Hello guys, Seth here, and welcome to this week's edition of Seth's Advice. Today I'm going to be talking about shoutouts. And pretty much my only piece of advice is don't ask for them. That's pretty much it. Because some PokeTubers, some YouTubers in general, a lot of us have 15, 20 videos that we have to upload. And that's the case with me. I've got a lot of videos on standby. And just, when somebody asks for a shout-out, that's obviously going to be put at the end of the line, and if we say yes, then that entire 2 or 3 weeks that, we're uploading other videos, that person would be asking, hey, where's my shout-out? I thought you were going to give me a shout-out. Please, where's my shout-out? Well, it's been recorded, it just hasn't been uploaded. So if you ask me for a shout-out, I usually just ignore it. There are people who will go off on you, cuss you up one side and down the other. I prefer not to do that because I think that's very unprofessional. But, if that's your scene, well, that's your business, not mine. But, please don't ask me for a shout-out because it kind of puts stress on people who do have a lot of videos to upload, and then we've got, if we do say yes, which I just ignore it, I'm not gonna lie, because of what I had just previously said, but people will give you shoutouts because they want to give you a shoutout. Now, I don't want to be rude or anything, but if you ask me for a shoutout, then I am much less likely to give you a shoutout. Because it's just like, okay, you didn't really respect me enough to have respect for you, so it's just like, I don't know, it's a big mess, to be completely honest, because I love all of my subscribers, and the fact that you want me to give you a shout out because you think it'll give your channel a boost, that's honoring, that's nice and all, but please just don't ask me for a shout-out. I really don't want to be rude or anything, but I've gotten a lot of people who ask me for shout-outs, and I don't want to be rude, so I just kind of ignore it. If I say no, your feelings are obviously going to be hurt, and you'll be like, why? Or, you'll hide it and be like, okay. But this is me saying, I'm not going to give you a shout-out if you ask me for a shout-out. I'll give you a shout-out if I think you're worthy of it, or if you're a friend and your sale video, like Caesar Collector had, needs a little bit of promoting, something like that. So, I'm sorry if I seem rude to some of you guys, that's just the way I see it. If you don't see it that way, that is perfectly fine, and if you like this advice, like I say in all my advice videos, please give it a thumbs up. If you disagree, please comment telling me why. I'd love feedback, positive and negative. And if you have something that you'd like me to give my advice on, please go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. Please keep it, at least to YouTubing in general. I prefer talking about PokeTubing, but YouTube in general is fine by me too. I've been on here for 4 years, not on this account obviously, but I've been on YouTube for 4 years, and I kind of know the gist pretty much of what's going on. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and please do what I said earlier. Leave me some feedback, and give me some suggestions on what to give advice on. But, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.